The human machine is the most sophisticated physical form on the planet. You are the greatest piece of technology ever created. But the problem is, you don't know where the keyboard is. Welcome again to Lighthouse, and I am your host, Rachel. Today we'll be talking about understanding the human machine. Understanding the human machine. I want you to see this. In this machine, there is happening all kinds of things: good, bad, ecstasy, goodness, wonderfulness. All kinds of feelings are happening inside his body, whether you know it or you don't, whether you like it or you don't. It keeps happening anyway. It will keep on happening, and you don't know why. And you think that it's your external circumstances that is controlling this. But the truth is, there is something about this machine that you don't really understand. If you haven't seen my video, Who Are You, or The Journey Back Home, I think you should check those videos out. Because before you start your journey going back home, there's certain things that you need to know before you know the journey going back home. You need to know, who am I? Then you need to understand, what am I? What am I? What am I? We call our bodies the human being. What is the human being? Okay, so let me try in a very simple way to break this down just a little bit. The human being is a heap of food. No disrespect to anyone, because I'm also a human being. I'm a heap of food. So no disrespect. But what I want to say is, when you eat food, the food has become the suit that you wear to be on earth. Without the food, you cannot have this suit that we wear. It's impossible. You cannot go to space and not have a space suit. So on earth, we have food. As a baby starts in a mother's belly to eat food, it's building up this body, it's building up this suit that is going to come out and start to live life. And then behind this suit, this meat, this bread, this rice, this food, you have a computer in the brain. Take some time and study. Look at the formation of the brain. It's just like electrical cables, complicated, sophisticated. You don't understand this. So the human body has this complicated computer inside of it. The best part again is, inside of this human body, then you have the Spirit of God. You have the breath of God. You have the light of God. So we say God lives inside. And then you have the computers, the brain that tells you what to do, where to go. And then you have the food and that covers it up and make it cover up this whole thing. So when we came in here, we do not have a manual. Like I said in another video, we don't have a manual how to play this game, how to be on earth. We come here and then we look out and then we say, wow, I'm going to take this avatar and I'm going to be this or be that. But the thing is, we don't know where the keyboard is. We don't have a manual. How is this body supposed to function? What am I supposed to do here? How can I get there? How can I do that? But to drive a car is almost the same thing. You have to know how to change the gears. You have to know how to tank your car. You have to know how to focus on the rear glass to know if there's a car behind. You know the functioning of this. But understanding the human system is a difficult one. We just let life is just happening. And then this life is going, it's taking its own course and it's going the way it's going. You probably don't like it. You probably like it. But you know what? It really doesn't care. It's just running its own course. It's happening for you. You might like it, you don't like it, well, then you do something about it. You have to change it. You have to change the course of the trip. And the only way you can do this is to start becoming the captain of the ship. You have to understand how this machine works. So let's say your definition of the human life is to earn a living, to reproduce, to raise a family, and then you die. This is amazing. It is amazing how we humans struggle just to do what other animals and worms and insects do without effort. But we humans struggle with this. When you understand how to use this machine and how it works, you'll be amazed of all the potentials that you have. But first you have to find the keyboard. And then your life, it's going its course. You do not like it? Change the direction. Do something about it. Take time to study and understand yourself. Pleasure, pain, misery, all these things happen only inside you. Understand the basis of the experience that you're experiencing on earth happens only within you. It's not happening on the outside. We always feel that it's happening on the outside, or things are being done to us on the outside. But the truth is, it's all happening on the inside. So be the captain of your ship. You cannot change anything on the outside if you don't work on it on the inside. Try to understand this machine. It is here to help you. It is here to bring out the best in you. How good you can drive this. If you don't drive it, it's driving on its own. It is sailing on its own. Whether you like it or not, whether you're aware of it or not. So start being aware of it. Start doing something about it. Only you can steer the direction of this machine. Start with understanding yourself. Do you know the great philosopher Socrates, what he said? Man, know thyself. Man, know thyself. And this is written very, very big on his tomb and the temples. Know thyself is the beginning of the journey. You cannot how can you play this game when you don't even know yourself? That there are certain rules. You're supposed to understand yourself. You're supposed to understand the machine and start to drive this machine. It is catastrophic that you're driving out there without a driver's license. It's catastrophic that you're out there and you don't understand how to move this machine. But yet they tell you to put on the seatbelts. Try and understand yourself more. Watch your thoughts. What am I thinking about? Because your thoughts also are the things that make and destroy you. You think something negative about people out there, this is destroying you. Your thoughts, this is also something in this machine you need to understand that is making and destroying you. Get a grip of yourself. Start to understand yourself. Meditate, meditate, meditate. Meditation is the only way you can understand yourself. Going inwards and meditating is the only way you can understand yourself. Trust me, there is no other way out. Either you take this road or you take the road that is really going to be tough. You will go through life not understanding who you are. You can produce children, you can do all the things you have, and then you die. But understand yourself. This is the only way out. Go inward, meditate, understand yourself. Start the journey now. It's never too late to start. So start it today and start it now. If you have questions, please do not hesitate to ask us. If you have comments, you're welcome with your comments. Thank you for joining us today. Once again, Rachel from the Lighthouse. I love you. I love you. I love you. See you again next Sunday. Bye.